beings are generally social creatures. And when you consider that we spend almost one third of our lives at work, it is evident that a positive work culture makes our jobs both productive and more enjoyable. Creating a positive and healthy culture for a team and or organization can be balanced on four key principles: fostering social connections, encouraging people to talk to you even about their problems, going out of your way, and last but most definitely not least, empathy. Fostering social connections. So, fostering social connections in the workplace has a huge impact on positive work culture, job performance, and results. There are many benefits that include fostering these connections in the workplace, and from a high level, these things include enhanced job satisfaction and happiness, increased productivity and engagement, improved well being and mental health, and strengthened teamwork and collaboration. In tandem with these things, building these connections, it also encourages open communication and transparency, promotes a positive and inclusive work culture, and it facilitates informal connections, interactions, and networking opportunities. Lastly, leadership. Leadership is very important in social connection, and whether you're in a distinctive management role or not, being a leader is not based upon title. We can be leaders in fostering social connections at work by leading by example through approachability and accessibility, supporting our employee initiatives and social connections, and recognizing and rewarding teamwork and collaboration. Ultimately, prioritizing engagement as well as social interaction in the workplace to create that positive work culture, it plays a crucial role in connections at work. Having a strong professional circle will help an individual develop their career, open up and expand opportunities, and set the foundation to embrace change, create, and innovate.
Encourage people to talk to you, especially about their problems. Encouraging open communication, trust, and kindness and leadership has a really good impact on how employees do and how they feel. When leaders create an environment where they feel safe to speak up about their problems inside the office and out, it helps with learning and performance. This way of doing things supports trying new stuff, which is important for coming up with fresh ideas, unlike a culture that's all about fear. Giving people power along with good training and teamwork actually improves performance more than just focusing on being super efficient. Leaders who value being kind to each other set a positive vibe for the whole organization. Studies show that when leaders are kind and generous, it's a good sign that the team and the whole organization will do well. Workplaces that are positive and kind are connected to better health for all employees. This positive atmosphere at work helps create a culture where people are committed, engaged, and perform well. Happier employees not only make a friendly workplace, but improve customer service, making clients happier, more satisfied, and in the end, making a happy and caring culture at work has a lot of effects that are both good for employees and clients.
Going out of your way to help coworkers will create a positive work culture. One story of how my manager goes out of his way for his employees is when we have to work on holidays. The facilities team usually works most of the holidays in manufacturing because the rest of the production workforce is off. My boss will cover if one of us cannot be there. He never tells us that he can't help. He is right beside us getting his hands dirty and losing sleep. My boss Chris can identify with David Hornick in the book Give and Take by Adam Grant. My boss is not a micromanager and doesn't breathe down your neck when a deadline is approaching. He expects his team to handle it. If we need help, we should request help. Chris will offer any required support regardless of whether that means he will have to work harder or longer on his work. Of the 3 reciprocity styles listed in Give and Take, Chris is a giver like David. Givers are very skilled in collaborating effectively, and current and past work associates look forward to working with them in the future and have glowing reviews for them. Going out of your way to help your employees or coworkers shows that you do not place yourself on a higher pedestal than them. You show them that you are human just like them. A manager who will go out of their way to help their team fosters a more positive work culture.
Empathy in the workplace. In workplaces where empathy is shown, productivity becomes more than just a metric. It transforms into a collective success story. The proof lies in the positive work cultures that prioritize understanding and compassion. When leaders want and implement an environment where employees feel heard and valued, a ripple effect occurs. Here are 2 examples. Imagine a colleague is going through a tough personal situation. A team member notices their recent struggles and takes the initiative to have a private conversation. They express genuine concern, they listen actively, and they offer support. They then suggest flexible work arrangements and encourages them to take the time that they need. This approach helps that team member feel valued, supported, and enhances the overall team dynamic. In contrast, consider a scenario where another colleague is facing challenges but receives no acknowledgement from the team. The manager, unaware of their struggles, demands increased productivity without considering the personal context. The lack of empathy creates a hostile work environment, negatively impacting that person's well-being and causing a decline in overall team morale. Brain imaging studies have shown positive reactions to an empathetic leader and negative responses to unkind ones. So a boss's demeanor significantly influences employees' well-being. Empathy acts as the cornerstone. So as colleagues generally care for each other's well-being, trust begins, leading to enhanced communication and problem solving. This can minimize stress, boost morale, and ultimately propel productivity to new heights. The evidence is clear. Positive work cultures woven together by threads of empathy create not only happier employees, but also heightened productivity and sustained success. Try to incorporate at least one of the following in your work lives and see if you notice a difference. 1. Become an active listener. Listen during your team interactions, give your full attention, and make eye contact and refrain from interrupting. 2. Regular check-ins. Schedule regular one-on-one check-ins with your team members. Use this time to inquire about their well-being, both professionally and personally. Express your genuine interest in their lives. 3. Recognition and appreciation. Regularly acknowledge and appreciate the efforts of your team. 4. Open communication channels. Create open channels for communication where team members feel comfortable expressing their thoughts and concerns. Encourage transparency and assure them that their opinions matter. 5. My favorite, lead by example. Model empathetic behavior in your interactions with others. Showcase the importance of understanding and supporting colleagues by exemplifying these qualities in your leadership style. Your actions set the tone for the overall workplace culture.